Step on each other. Good start.
Welcome back to the
That
Jersey
verse all
Smedian.
supposed to say it all at once.
And we're live.
One time in our
Yeah,
entire
we're
podcast.
live.
We're on episode 17. 17. Yes, 17
Yes.
of the Jersey Smedian
Bruce's
podcast.
weekly confusion continues
I
about
am-
which episode it is.
I am
Right.
dyslexic and ADD, ADHD, LMNOP. Like, I guess issues up there, man.
Mental problems, I know.
A lot of mental problems. We should get a therapist on here one week.
Oh man,
So
they'll
much
probably
money. I
commit
can't
all
afford
of
it.
us.
We-
We commit all of us.
We like they'd be like, yeah, no therapist in the world can help you guys. I'm sorry, this is above my pay grade.
It's above my pay grade.
You're all fucked. Sorry.
Be like, what
So
the
yeah,
fuck?
Dave, start us off. Your beer.
Dave.
A
really
different
not-
beer. Oh,
No, it's
Sour
not. It's
monkey.
not. It's not a different. It's
different
just a different container. That's all it
Ooh.
is.
This fucking guy, bro.
Great,
This
greatest
basic
beer of
bitch.
all time. Basic. Don't nobody drink this shit.
Oh,
Actually,
Oh.
you can at least try one new one. You know you're coming on.
Okay,
He just called you a
for-
basic bitch.
No, I actually love Sour Monkey, so I'm not going to insult the beer. But
Sour Monkey
Six
is
in a row.
delicious. I get it, and I do have other beers, but my girl brought this from the supermarket for me, so that's why I'm drinking it. If not,
it's not an excuse.
instead of Edric, I'd be getting a frying pan to the head.
Mm. I switched it up. No beer this week, in honor of getting approved for preliminarily 2 months I can work from Japan. I'm having the national alcoholic drink of Japan, where I don't know why it's the most popular, a highball, whiskey highball with
Ooh.
Japanese whiskey. Well, it's a collaboration between Dewar's
You're-
and
Turning on Edric right now with that bottle.
I would love to taste it. I would
2
love to
months,
taste it.
full weeb. Got to go full weeb. I'll bring it. I'll bring it on Saturday.
Yeah, I would love to taste
Edric's
that.
Edric's lactating right now.
I am. You see my mouth? It dropped. I was like,
Is that what the
I'm
white
like-
spots are on his black shirt?
I'm ready. Like, yo, where's the IV? I want the IV.
Lactating. Okay. I think you mean salivating, but
I mean,
I guess
No,
not.
I definitely meant lactating. 100% meant lactating.
Okay.
as long as he's not menstruating, we're okay.
He likes it when I lactate over him.
You guys remember in a stolen Brunswick
Conversation.
bowling cup,
Nice.
Wow, blast from the past.
right? This
We
is old school.
We had nothing to
school
do with that.
podcast.
If the owner of Brunswick is watching this podcast
Yeah.
by any chance, that
It
was
might
all
have been
him
purchased. This was given to me. I assume it was stolen because everything I get is stolen.
off the truck. Maybe
You know, people when they get drunk, they just put shit in their pockets, especially pint
Shit-
glasses. They go missing
shit
from
just
places all the
happens.
time.
You know, my family would tell me some fucked up stories from back in the day. They were banned from a local bowling alley actually because of it. They actually, the one time my uncle, and you know you could definitely picture him doing this. Back then they weren't married, my uncle and my aunt, but they were there. They were drinking. They were shit faced. They went to leave, and I don't know. I think they had like a hand truck or something out for bringing drinks in from one of the trucks or one of their stores or whatever. So they stole a hand truck, and then he like grabs my
Just a hand truck, no product.
well, no, because I guess they already took it off. They just left it out and they forgot about it. And then the guy went back out to grab it. My uncle took it and he like took my aunt and put her on it. And he's like wheeling her around the parking lot on the fucking hand truck. And he's fucking the owner of the place is just yelling at them like, "Give me my hand truck back, knock it off." So yeah,
They didn't really steal it. They just fucking
after
around.
that, yeah, they were fucking around. But I maybe he had a long day. He just wanted to get home. And he's like, "I don't have to deal with this bullshit." And he banned him. He's like, "Don't ever come back here again."
Oh man.
It's like, get the fuck out of here.
Does this bowling alley still exist? Probably does it.
Yes, it's still a local bowling alley, the closest one to here. Actually,
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah.
going to say any names, but
Right. I know exactly where it is by the cemetery.
Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
that one.
Oh, really?
We all
Yes.
know
Yeah.
which one that is.
Yes.
But they-
Wait,
Yo, you said that. I was thinking about it. I'm like, I could just fucking.
That's the
picture
closest
him.
one. Yeah.
I could
You-
picture him driving
see
that
the
shit
park-
around.
You see the parking lot, right? They had the parking lot in the front, and it had the big one in the back. So he was like literally being chased around the back of it with the hand.
Do you
truck.
actually know right next to that spot? There's like a roller ring, like a roller skating ring.
Is
roller
there
rink.
roller
Still?
skating
Is
rink?
it new?
Roller skating.
Or is
it's
it?
been there. It's been there for a while. It's actually been there for at least 10 years.
Is that the building in the back?
Oh, right next to it.
I thought that was a. I thought that was a.
I mean, I haven't been around there.
The gym.
in
The gym
years,
is in
so
the
I don't
back.
know.
The gym is in the back,
okay, yeah.
right? So it's the front building.
Looking at the wrong sign, apparently.
So,
Yeah.
question
Secret
about
location.
bands, right? is who's gonna remember that shit, right? Especially a bowling alley, right? There is a freaking
Cheers.
turnstile of employees.
Imagine
Right?
he
I don't
walks
know.
in and there's actually a picture of them right there.
That's how
It's
they
like,
do it.
warning, if seen, call cops.
Imagine like I think he
Wait,
flies
wait,
up
wait,
every September. I should bring him here that one day,
Right.
see if the owner
I-
remembers.
You come down here and be like, hey guys, remember him?
I mean, yeah, that's what the thing about a band. It's like they probably don't remember. They probably can't track. Like they will try.
I mean,
like some places, they
I'm
will
pretty
take
sure this is
pictures of
like
you
30
and
years ago, right? This is like 30
Yeah.
years ago, right?
Yeah, we're talking like
Yeah.
early '90s,
Because he doesn't.
mid-90s.
His uncle doesn't live around.
Yeah,
this
so
area
like there
anymore.
No.
wasn't
Yeah.
there wasn't camera phones. Like who's gonna take that picture?
No.
Like,
I know that,
so
but I'm just
we-
saying.
they
But
say-
imagine there's
VHS
a wall.
back
You
then.
go in there and just like banned people, and their faces are still there.
They have a wall of shame
The wall
of all the asshole. They have like
He's
the
like,
well,
asshole wall.
Why
I
is he
definitely
banned?
know-
places have that.
I
Some places
I
have that.
there's a bar around here that has people's licenses that they can't. It's up on the front door,
Oh shit!
on the
He's
freaking
like,
door that they
oh,
can't
right,
cover.
can't go
They
in.
banned his friend. They banned his friend too. Again, I don't want to say any names. They banned his friend because there was one time they were drinking, complete shit face. They were in the lane next to them, and he went to throw the ball, and I don't know if it got stuck on his finger or what, but it went up and hit the
I've seen so many videos like that.
fucking ceiling. No,
You
it,
guys- your-
it hits
your
the
family was
ceiling.
like those shitty
puts a hole
TikTokers
into
before
it.
there was TikTok.
Yeah, like all this was before all that shit, but like he got banned too. And then another time he would throw the ball so hard that it would bounce into the next lane, and like people were bitching about that. Yeah, they're out of control. They're a bunch of crazy drunks.
I don't even know your family, and I hate them.
Jesus Christ, Miguel.
Well,
Miguel's
You
got
have nothing
no
to worry about. They're all
filter.
banned. What you ain't gonna worry about them.
But
If you get
it's
banned
just-
from the bowling alley, you're a real fucking degenerate. You know that?
yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah, but we're talking early '90s, right? Like this is like
That's even worse. When bowling alleys were even more grimy. It's not like today where they're like amusement parks. You know, you could order food to your lane. Like they were grimy shitholes back then. If you're getting banned then, you are a dirtbag. Like you were a real dirtbag.
Yeah.
it's only 25% trailer trash. That's all.
They can't even afford a trailer. Fucking
Damn. I know,
Alright,
right?
But like we're talking about bands like bowling alleys or bars, right? Like the photo wall, those is. But what about places? Because you hear like Disney bans people like often, right? But I always thought, yes, in 2025, but they were also
Mhm.
banning people in the 70s and 80s where that shit didn't exist. Like
Mm.
I always viewed a lifetime ban as just trumped up dramatics in the moment, right? But there's no way it's enforceable long term.
So I guess so the reason they give you the official notice is I think if you then come back and they do happen to catch you, they can get you arrested now for trespassing. So it's like you get higher charges because they told you, hey, you're not welcome here anymore. So if we like now, chances are they don't catch you, but if they happen to like the manager's working the same day and he recognizes you, says, hey, I know we banned you. Now you can get arrested for trespassing like immediately. So I think that makes it worse charges if you come back.
I mean,
Well,
it's a
that's the risk.
lifetime
That makes sense.
ban, but if
Yeah.
they're the same owner or same management or whatever, then
They can remember you.
if they sell the place and the other the new place, they ain't gonna know.
Yeah, but I'm talking about
Yeah.
like bigger places, like not like small, like not like
And it's
bars or bowling alleys, like Disney or freaking Universal Studios, places like that, which
Yeah.
is like has a high turnover rate, managers, and all that stuff. Like every freaking 5 years, the whole freaking staff is new.
Yeah. Now you can do facial. I guess, yeah, back in the day, I don't know. I don't know if they kept records or I have no idea how they would check in some giant place like that.
Yeah.
Did people get lifetime bans? If you got a lifetime ban from Disney, you were probably in the news. So you're probably like a local celebrity.
Right. No, I think when you're at one of those bigger facilities, they have like more checks and balances how to, block certain people to come in from ever hitting the.
Let's call somebody from Disney and find out what the deal is.
Do we know anyone?
We got them on the
Yeah.
Rolodex.
We got them.
The Rolodex.
Rolodex.
I got.
How
Hold
old
on.
are you?
I have the yellow pages.
The Rolodex.
The
Did you
Rolodex.
guys- all right, now that's
Hey,
even
when
before
you were
our time,
kids,
because
you
I
used to
never
just
owned a
spin those
Rolodex.
things like indefinitely.
Yeah.
No, I never had.
When we
one.
were
No, you can't.
kids,
You can't
yeah.
spin. You
I never
can't
had
spin
those.
indefinitely.
Now, what I did
Some
have
of
in
you
my
don't.
house
No,
is
my
is
parents
a
had one.
notebook. I had a notebook.
okay.
My mom had a notebook with everyone's number, like in there, like with their
And a
address
star
and
rating next to
everything.
them.
The black book,
Yeah, with a star.
The
so,
little,
like, she
the
knows
little,
how
the
to do
little
it.
black book.
the little black
Yeah.
book.
3 eggplants for that one.
Oh my god!
And there's like 3 names on the last page that have like an upside down pineapple symbol next to them.
The upside down pineapple.
Speaking of which, and speaking of bans, I mean, you can get a lifetime ban off cruise ships too. You jump off.
Well, that's easier. to
No,
track.
that's enforceable because you got to show ID and all. Yeah, that's easily enforceable.
Do you know people? Did some of your family get banned from a cruise ship too, Lewis?
Not that I know of. If they did, they didn't tell me.
They just got lost at sea.
I mean, I can't imagine you ever.
They got lost
Yeah,
at sea.
they just like, fuck them. We're not even gonna bother. Coast Guard's not even gonna bother.
They walked the plank.
Budget cuts.
That would be. Imagine you're on a cruise and they're like, your behavior is so egregious, you have to walk the plank.
Yeah,
That's-
that scene from Down
That's
Periscope.
fucking crazy. Like, you know how much you got pissed off a captain of the ship? They're like, you know what? Fuck this. We're throwing all laws out the fucking window. You're walking the fucking plank right now.
I
Dude,
mean,
like that
there's
scene
no
from Down Periscope when he makes him walk the plank. What was it, Rob Schneider? And he was blindfolded. And what was it? I think it was like a fishing boat or some shit. They had it underneath him, and he didn't know it was there when he was walking blind. And they made him walk off, and just fell in. And he's like, "Get him out of here."
I've never seen Down Periscope.
That is
Did it?
such a funny
You
movie.
Dude, you never
It's
saw
such
that?
a good movie.
How have you never seen
Holy
that movie?
Fuck, man.
I don't think I've ever seen Down Periscope.
You got to see that movie.
Oh man, you gotta watch that.
That is one of those classic movies that he does stupid shit that when he started doing the whale noise, remember when he started doing it? And he started
Yes.
going around or no, the big one is like the guy was eating, right? He was eating, right? And then all of a sudden he farts and that just sounds like an explosion in the water.
No,
Definitely gonna
the
get the young-
sonar guy
get some
heard
young
it.
listeners
He
now.
hears the fart
referencing
from the
movies
other sub, and he's like,
20 years older than
"I
me.
think that was an explosion."
Or the one chick, the first mate or whatever, she was wearing the uniform that was
Oh
too tight.
yeah, when they shrunk her, they left it in the dryer for too long. They shrunk her outfit. She was wearing those really tight pants.
No, they got rid of her uniform, so she had to go find
Oh,
a
that's right.
replacement, and
That's right.
they only had the small size.
Yeah. Or
Oh,
when the submarine above them, the guy was at the
I guess you read
convenience store.
Wikipedia now for the summary of the movie.
No, this is all from memory. I've seen that movie way too many times.
I
Dropped 45
I saw it several times, but I haven't seen it in years. I haven't watched that
haven't seen
movie
it
in
in years
years
either.
and years.
Rob Schneider. Well,
Those are the days.
can't watch any Rob Schneider movies now.
He was kind of an asshole in that film, though. You like,
He's an asshole. in
Yeah,
real life.
he was like the bad guy in that movie. He's usually not.
he was like, he did the one there. They got sick and tired of his shit. That's why they make him walk the plank. They're like, fuck this guy.
Yeah.
Deuce Bigelow. You want to talk about Deuce Bigelow now?
Mel Jiggle. No, we do not. We'll move on. We'll move on from movies.
You're gonna get them all excited. Don't talk about that.
So, speaking of Deuce Bigelow, something came up in real life. I won't.
You were
I will
offered.
spare you the details.
How
If I was
much?
offered, I would follow up. I already have the answer for you. Yes.
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 Was it a man or a woman this time?
Yes.
Both.
Would you?
Nice.
Yes.
I love that answer.
So,
I mean, she was
oh,
both.
this also ties into my Japan trip. So, there's some people that love to buy soiled undergarments, right? There's a market for it, right?
Soiled or used?
I used soiled, whatever term you prefer. Maybe they
Okay.
They could want soiled. They
that
could
could have
want
multiple meanings. So, can we get more
I-
details?
I-
from the
I
audience?
hear you.
charged. Right.
I hear you. I hear you.
So-
Go ahead.
Okay.
Would you
Sniff it.
sell your dirty underwear online?
How much am I
No.
getting for them?
No.
Just first of all, just would you or wouldn't you?
I mean, look-
would
look.
not.
This is the crazy thing about it. First of all, I wouldn't. But is there a business market out there? Of course.
Of course there is. There's websites. So you wouldn't. Really, you wouldn't.
It's because
I
of my
don't see
career. If I could do that as a sole income, then yes. But
It has to be a
To
sole
do-
income. Can't be
well,
supplementary.
no, because if it's my career and my career finds out I'm fucking selling underwear and I get fucking
Would you
asked
get fired
for
for
it,
selling underwear online?
yes.
Why?
I'm sure they'll find a way to spin it some way that it breaches their code of ethics.
Yeah,
America.
that is true.
You can have employees die and piss in bottles, but God forbid you sell underwear. That's the code of ethics they have. So anyway, okay,
Only
So now that everybody knows where I work,
what they know? Are you guys famous for mistreating workers?
that's any warehouse.
Son of a bitch.
Yo, you could buy right now some vintage BVDs underwears from 1996 for $40.
All right, so let me ask you. I know why you wouldn't. Edric, why would you not sell your underwear online?
Why wouldn't I? So, same thing with him. I have a career path, right? And I am visible to a lot of
All right, you
internal
can sell it.
people.
You can hide your face.
I was about to say, what if you just do an alias or like?
All right, so all right,
Yeah.
all right.
You're
But
it's not, you have to do it on your
the
public-
faces
on your
are
real
involved.
name.
Why-
Then
why
if it's
would-
like that, if it's like it's not tied to me, then hell yeah, I'll fucking sell that shit, bro. Fuck
Let's
that
say you
shit.
have a profile. You have a selling profile.
yeah,
right?
yeah. That doesn't tie back to my name or whatever to a business.
Well,
Yeah, it
you
could be
have-
an alias,
Cayman
but your
Islands.
face is still out there.
your face is blurred on your public
But-
profile.
But
Now,
why
if
would?
if people want to buy stuff, they can negotiate a price to get a private picture of you wearing the underwear.
With
Would
an
you do
echo.
it?
So my
Order.
answer remains the same. I mean, it is a little bit
What
more
are the
enticing.
chances it gets back to you? What are the chances?
Or,
Yo,
so much stuff
okay,
going out
because
there.
as soon as one person has access to your picture, it's the fucking internet, Miguel. One person
Reverse
now
image
it's
search.
plastered. Now it's
You're not a
plastered
flood.
everywhere.
Do you know a single person? Have you ever heard of a person getting caught by like that?
Yes,
Like
not specifically selling
Fans
underwear,
all-
but
they
Right.
get
doing
all the
shit
time.
online. Like, yeah.
well, doing shit
like,
online.
That's technically okay. So
Winning the lottery.
my question is:
Look
is
at the
selling your
teacher.
under- is selling your
teacher
underwear?
that did. Remember that teacher that was doing OnlyFans, and she had to.
That's all fake. That's all
What do you
OnlyFans
mean that's
advertisement.
fake?
That's happened. There's happened like one time, but all the times you see that shit on Instagram, it's just an advertisement. For
I didn't see it on
OnlyFans.
Instagram. I saw it on the news saying Texas teacher or Florida teacher.
It's always Florida.
Was doing some sort
It's
of
always Florida.
It's always Florida.
yeah. And
That's
it's like
also
it says
teachers.
it
Teachers have lost their
specifically-
career.
Yeah.
Lawyers
How
have
many?
lost their
Out of how
career.
many? How many out of how many?
Police officers have lost their career.
Good.
Nurses have lost their nurses have lost their career over trying to make money on these side
Yeah,
hustles.
but like it's a rounding error of the total. Like you don't know how many are doing it and don't get caught.
That's fair. To your point, that's fair, right? But
I'm saying.
why would I risk it? I'd be, to Miguel's point, I'd be the unlucky asshole to freaking get caught.
All right, let's take it out. Let's say you're guaranteed not to get caught by your company, so you're not going to get fired for it. Are you still
Fine.
opposed?
Then no, I'm not opposed. I freaking sell it in bulk.
Does it matter who buys it to you?
No.
What if you have to send personalized pictures to whoever?
For
Is
more
buying it.
money.
Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
Okay.
I'd send it all out.
with no
Right.
yeah. I mean, like it's just unfortunately
It doesn't have to be pictures of you. They don't know what you look like.
right.
It's got to be. Listen, they got to
No,
verify
yeah.
it's you. They
Yeah.
got to verify it's you.
It has to be pictures of you.
Like you're holding up a sign, whatever.
In the context of this thing, it has to be you.
You have to be verified by that person, not by anybody else. You're still sending it. I mean, I'm a fucking hell yes. I'm a fucking hell yes.
We know
I
that.
don't
I
mean,
mean,
We know that.
If my career is not at risk, yes, a million
I could
percent yes.
make that my career. I'd fucking do it in a heartbeat. So,
I'd
for
want to
real?
figure out how to have like a subscription plan where they're locked into a contract. They have to do it for at least a year.
No, what are you talking about, Luz? Nobody does that shit.
Yeah, yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
there are.
I'll give you 20% if you
Yeah,
do it
there's
for 12 months.
subscriptions.
He wants
there's
to- he-
subscriptions to like a monthly access, like tons of videos, like almost daily videos or daily pictures or whatever, like that. Like
Yeah.
But they're not me.
But
They're
not to-
they're
not to
the great
fucking-
me.
not
So
to fucking
You're,
underwear.
you're getting my underwear, not theirs.
I wonder if there is because there. I haven't been to the websites, but now I kind of want to check it out. I wonder if they have like, oh, you can join my you can subscribe to my service and I'll send you one pair of underwear per month or some shit like that. I wonder if there is that. I bet you there is.
Well, no. Well, so on OnlyFans, they have
So many questions.
on OnlyFans they have that as a feature.
What the fuck?
Well, not OnlyFans itself, right? But people that are on OnlyFans will like provide their subscriber base a menu, and like, oh well, if you send me this money and you tell me you want this thing, feet pics or underwear or whatever, they'll send that out. That's part but you pay extra for that. That's not part of the plan.
and they're
you
bundles.
pay extra for it.
You bundle stuff.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But
You have access to their page,
Buy one get one free,
and then you
So
can buy their
get
extra.
Act now. We give you 10% off.
The sock might be a little stale,
subscribe
but
to our podcast. I'll give you a 5% discount. Like and subscribe. 5%
Like,
discount.
subscribe, right?
I'm gonna do that in the next video edit. I'm gonna put a picture of a sock.
Oh,
Edric's Lactation Depot.
I lactated in this shirt.
Why is it so much tonight? Does he have a medical condition? What the fuck is going on?
here. I don't know.
Started from the lactation thing.
Dave is the one that's like all up in the. Dave, can you let us know what's going on?
Are you lactating, Dave?
Are you lactating?
Let me try to push them out here.
Oh, man.
Hold on, don't give that away for free.
Make them earn it. Make them earn it.
I'm gonna make a YouTube short off of that one.
There goes my career.
Lactates on
You're
stream
already risking your
live.
career being on this podcast. You might as well sell shit. You have the same chances of getting found out from here or from selling underwear.
There you
know?
go.
Yeah.
You could sell jars of the lactation.
Oh, that would be disgusting. What are you lactating? That's a horrendous thought. Oozing.
Why is Miguel going that far of it? Like, what are you lactating?
This is what I'm here for.
Why are you asking the why? Why ask why? What's wrong with you? He lactates every time he plays Call of Duty.
So we would all.
All right, so the
sell our
same.
underwear. Good. to
We
know.
would all do it, but now I'll piggyback off of Miguel's topic. Is like for me, I've never been interested in buying soiled underwear, used underwear, whatever. Does that interest any of you?
I have my own, so
No.
I'm good.
No.
No, not
I
for me.
don't
not
have
at
that.
I
all.
do my laundry, so I'm good.
I know in
It's a common
Japan,
fetish,
like
though, I feel like.
and,
Yeah.
and Miguel, in Japan, they have like these like
They have the
something
penny vending
quarters-
machines. I've never
the
seen.
vending machines. Okay, yeah.
I've never seen.
I-
them.
I've
So
heard
okay,
about
but Miguel said the
If I
same
find
thing.
one, though, I will
Wait,
buy it just for research purposes. Just for you guys.
Research. So that's
But-
interesting.
but
Actually,
you gotta-
I'm actually super interested in Miguel, like going to Japan and find this out because I'm convinced that's an
No.
urban legend, like a North American urban legend.
It's for real.
It's
It's for
real.
real.
It's
It's for real.
I
No,
also have
Yeah.
yes, because I
Yes,
also
yes.
saw there was dating vending machines where there was like people's profiles and you could like buy
Collect
I
them.
guess their phone number or something like that. It was some weird.
Oh.
Yeah.
so
I saw it.
I've seen that. I've yet to see a video of somebody buying
Yeah, I
used
feel like
underwear
I've
off a
seen
vending
it.
machine.
Hey, Miguel, when you
I've
go to-
heard it.
when you
I've
go-
heard it
I will
referenced.
search it out.
I've seen it in anime. I've not seen it
Probably-
in
it's
live
probably like the
action.
red light-
Are-
it's probably in the red light districts.
are
In,
they
like, in, like, the
used
red light
or are
districts.
they new in the vending machine?
used? The whole point is they're used, and you're supposed to.
Yeah.
The person's picture is supposed to be there. Who
So
wore them?
Miguel, when
I
you
don't know
go
if it's real,
when you go
but-
to Japan, I'm gonna give you my GoPro, and I'm gonna give you a memory card, and then your task is when you have a chance to upload it, we'll put it to a spot where you can upload stuff, and we'll edit it in.
There'll be a
on the
video.
shorts.
I'll pick it out of the package. I'll sniff it. I'll wear it on my head. Whatever you guys want.
I'm gonna make that the YouTube
No.
thumbnail picture.
Yeah.
And you gotta do is you be like
Gag
this.
it like. Oh,
You're gonna turn around and you're gonna be like this.
did not expect that.
I did not expect that smell.
Oh shit! It's like this
So-
little musky.
He's gonna have this.
What is
he's gonna
that?
be like this. What's this?
Ramen smell nice.
A tad bit adjacent to this topic. I read on Reddit today. Actually, today I read on Reddit. Women talking about boyfriends that do not wipe their ass.
I have read this too. These fucking
Wow.
weirdo. Yes, because they think it's gay.
Right, exactly that.
What?
A girl's boyfriend said he would not wipe his ass because one, women do that, and two, is gay.
Yeah.
So but this
Out
is
of
like her.
control.
So they
This
just
is like
walk
her-
around with itchy butt all day and
Yes.
soil their clothes. Like,
he said that he only cleans his
That's
ass when
fucking
he's in the
disgusting.
shower. So this is, I don't know if it was her first boyfriend or first sexual encounter, whatever, but like she would go down on
Love
this
it.
guy or do whatever and just smell that, and like she just thought it was normal, or like just like, oh well, maybe he was at work, or like she's still doing it, but like was like it was
Crazy.
popping up question marks in her head. And then one time, I guess she was watching him get dressed or undressed or whatever, and saw the fucking brown of his fucking crack. And she talked to him about it, and that's when he was like, no, that's just gay, and that's what women do. I just clean it in the shower. And like
But-
by cleaning the shower, I'm assuming he just has water run down his freaking crack
I hope there's more
or
than
whatever. And it's like,
Wait,
Hold on.
like-
Hold
I
No,
always
that's
on.
wonder if those are real
Hold
or fake
on.
stories, but then you see
Yeah.
the pictures and people's like, no, you see the pictures of some of these weirdo shut-in incels that have like, they show the picture of their gaming chair and there's like just a shit stain in the middle of it. Like just worn out in the middle, just disgusting.
Yeah,
People are disgusting.
But this is the thing that kills me. Is like, do they know that shit stinks? Like do they walk around like
like
it's
how do you?
nothing?
Yeah, but how do you not smell
you
that?
get used
Like,
to your own smell.
like-
You get used to your own. You get nose blind.
mhm.
Like they say, the way your house
That's
smells when you
disgusting.
come back from vacation is the way your house always smells, but you
I
don't,
don't like
know
this topic.
because you're nose blind.
I
don't
don't
like
like this topic.
I don't like this topic.
Ed doesn't wipe his ass. he's exposed right now.
He's not
Ed-
part of the bidet bros.
It
Not
does
part
not
of
have
the
a-
day, bro.
Oh,
Ed
he
does
doesn't
not
have
have
a
a bidet.
bidet.
That's right.
I can't
Al-
afford one.
So yeah, we talked about
How
this
do we
earlier. Like
FOMO you into that?
Al shits a lot, right? I feel like he's always shitting. He's constantly shitting his brains out. So I feel like out of anybody, he should have a bidet.
Why did you say his name? He's not even on the podcast.
I know. Like, first of all, just throwing
You're all
him
about not
right
knocking
under the
people.
bus,
You're all about not
and then
knocking
picking him
people.
up, dusting him off, and then throwing him back under the bus.
You know, he lives here. He doesn't. He shits 14 times a day.
There's a lot of guys named Al. You don't know who I'm talking about.
You gotta remember to cut that. We gotta cut that and send it to him.
Weird Al Yankovic. He's talking about Weird Al Yankovic.
Weird Al, he shits everywhere, man. He's constantly shitting.
He shits everywhere.
The other night he was trying to play Warzone. He had his, shit his brains out again. I don't know.
Bro, you wouldn't say the name of the bowling alley, but you'll say this guy's name. What the fuck is wrong with you? The bowling alley.
I didn't say his
doesn't get
last name. I just said his first
bowling
name.
alley. Jesus Christ.
I think at this point we should just interview him and ask him if he wipes
Oh my
or if he
god.
doesn't wipe.
You know he actually watches our podcast, but surprisingly, so he's gonna know you. fucking did
He
that.
might be one of our
You
viewers
should
right
be in
now.
chat. Are you in chat? Let's talk about this live right now.
Chat. Are you in chat?
Talking
Zero viewers.
about that. Maybe it's my incredibly bad luck, right?
You
But
shit yourself?
no, I have not shit myself. Thank you, baby.
Sharded.
Oh,
Just a shard.
here he goes.
Hmm?
Here he goes eating.
Ew.
Oh, this
Yeah.
is
Gay.
That's so
How is
gay.
that gay?
You kiss someone who kisses another man. Gay.
Yeah.
She's kissing. You
Thank
know,
you,
like
baby.
So wait, that's gay, but not wiping. Okay.
So going to the bathroom, right? I'm going to the bathroom. I gotta use the bathroom. I gotta take a shit, right?
Mhm.
And I go to the bathroom, and on the toilet seat, right in the back center, is a fucking streak. How the fuck does that happen?
wait, where was this?
So the toilet seat, right?
This is a bad
What
right,
is this toilet seat,
podcast.
I'm saying?
What the
Huh?
fuck? Why are we talking about shit? Like what the
Well,
fuck?
at work, at work,
Oh, right,
Okay.
right? Well, think about where I work. Lots of toilet
Yeah,
seats,
yeah,
right?
yeah,
Not
right.
like, right?
Bro, I've seen some horror stories. Yeah. Mhm.
I have a theory.
Otherwise, everything is clean. But right where, basically, where if you're saying now, right where your ass crack would be, right there's a fucking state like how? How the fuck do you rub your butthole on the fucking toilet seat?
I have a theory.
Hovering.
They don't have
Hovering.
ABS and they slam the brakes.
Shut up, Lewis. No,
It's, a stigma, come on.
it's not hovering, Miguel, because it's not like something hit it and
Battery.
fell off, right? It's not like that. It's like if you look at it, you can almost tell like somebody sat down and they're freaking.
Maybe they sat
rubbed-
down and just like missed and kind of squeegeed into the position.
Yeah, like
That's so weird.
I see that like often enough where like I had to ask myself like, how the fuck do you do this?
Wait, maybe
I've never
covering
ever
the
got up
toilet-
from a toilet seat and looked back and saw a fucking
But
streak on the
this
toilet
is
seat.
at work, right? You're saying this is at work?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe they covered the toilet with like paper towel or something. And they missed that spot, and like they didn't realize it when they're sitting down because it's all the way in the back. I
But you
don't
don't turn around and see what the fuck you did and wipe
You
it
gotta
off.
turn around and flush the toilet.
know. Some people are disgusting. Like, oh, I ain't liking
Even
that.
with the automatic flusher, you still turn around to verify.
Yeah, I mean,
But people
what do
they
you
don't
like
like cleaning
like,
themselves up. They don't like cleaning up after themselves.
Maybe it's the non-wipers, and they just literally get up and walk straight out of the toilet.
The non-wipers.
The non
Maybe it
the
is.
non-wipe. Oh,
Maybe
we're gonna
it
walk
is.
around.
Well, okay. If it's the non,
We're gonna
if
walk
it's the
around like, he
non-wipers,
looks like the non-wiper.
if it's the non-wipers, this is a much more prevalent problem with men than any of us fucking realize.
Maybe they're NPCs in
Hygiene
a
is a
video
major
game.
issue. Say that again, Lewis.
I said maybe they're just NPCs and we're all in a video game. I don't know.
They are all NPCs.
Lewis is the fucking king. He's the sultan of fucking like the most
Hey,
irrelevant but relevant parts of a fucking topic every fucking time. Every fucking time he brings it up.
You're welcome. I'll be here all night. Don't forget to tip your waitress.
It's also your favorite joke, I think. I think you might have to say that one every week. Might be your recurring bit.
Wait,
You
which
just
one?
keep saying
Which
that.
one?
Tip your waitress. That fucking old ass joke.
I'm gonna start saying it every week now. That's the first time I've said it on stream. I think. I don't have.
No, I've definitely heard you say that before. I
I?
absolutely have. Yes. Yes.
I don't know. All I know
Go back.
is
Go to
Ed
AI
is
scan all the
completely
transcripts.
grossed out by those topics, and he's completely shut down.
Yo,
He's,
I mean,
he's watching videos
of people
rainbows
wiping
and-
their ass. This is what people
rainbows
do
and
when they wipe their
unicorns. He's
ass.
trying to keep his mind off of shit
I-
smeared on walls and everything.
Listen, this is not my favorite topic, but we're not eating, so it's okay. I hate people-
David-
Not eating.
Well,
While
this
he's
guy's really
stuffing his
funny.
face.
That's your
Yes,
fault. I mean, you're choosing to do that right now.
you're always
that's
eating
why
on
I
stream,
hate-
Dave. What's up
I
with
hate
that?
bathroom dinner conversations. Do not talk about this during when I'm eating. Like, there's other things to talk about.
Is
We're not
that-
talking about murder.
You
Then
guys
talk
do the
about that.
freaking stream at 9. That's like my dinner time.
That's not a normal dinner time.
That's not a normal
What are
thing.
you, European?
9:40.
Okay, I go to work at 4:30. I usually eat right before work, and
I
then
know
I
your
work
life story.
about
You
5
know.
hours, which is normal after work to have a fucking meal, which is right around this freaking time. You motherfuckers.
Well, you got to be more professional. It's one day a week.
Chat. It's a tip for you to pay for his DoorDash, please.
Yeah.
This is
Send
a
us
home
coffee.
cooked meal. It's not DoorDash.
Okay. I'm happy for you. I make my
Thank
own
you.
fucking meals because I'm forever alone. Thanks. Thanks for that.
By choice. Let's all agree. Out of everybody in this group, Miguel is the whore of the fucking group.
Did you say whore or horde?
Whore.
Whore.
How dare you?
Hey,
It's fucking true.
How dare
He's
you?
not it, so the shoe fits.
How dare you?
How dare you?
It's like,
I
he's like,
will
"Don't
say
help me on here, man. People watch this
I-
show."
I will say ever
Really?
since because Miguel brought up Lewis's recurring theme. Ever since I called out Ed on his recurring theme, the fucking voice changer, he hasn't done this since.
Don't tell him.
I don't know why you're saying that. All of a sudden, I don't know why. I mean,
Oh.
I could do the whole podcast with this.
No,
You-
you
I think
can't.
you-
no.
you
Fuck
Miguel,
it.
Miguel.
I will end it.
You sound like the guy in the bathroom that leaves the streak.
Miguel, maybe you should get one of these things so that since you don't like the way your voice sounds,
Oh, that's a good idea, actually.
and then so you. Well, I don't know if I get used to it though.
I don't know. It depends on
That's
the pitch.
actually not a bad idea. So I
Is
don't
it
have to hear my fucking horrendous
Chipmunk
voice.
one. Do they have like more advanced ones like AI, like generated voices, where it's like
I haven't
sounds-
messed with that
I-
shit. There's other ways
because
to
those
do
just
shit.
sound really robotic.
Oh,
I
it's
heard
because I have it.
I saw that there was one that gets rid of your accent. I don't know if this was like a scam. I just quickly scanned past it somewhere where it was like that people from India are using it to get rid of their accents for like customer service because it
Does that
can
work?
I don't know. I didn't look into it. I just quickly scanned and moved past because I'm like, sounds like bullshit.
I'm kinda
But that was one of the
curious.
things I saw.
What
Yeah,
about now?
maybe.
Is this sexy for you guys?
Thank you, Dave. Thank you, Dave.
So I'm
Appreciate
gonna
it.
be doing this all day
You're
now.
welcome.
Dave is.
It'll happen just till I roast him again, and then it'll go away.
No, you won't.
No. No, now he's gonna just fight us. Have to deal with fucking shit the rest of
Sounds
the
like you
goddamn
just
time.
some helium. Wait, can you laugh
Those are
with the
those are
chipmunk
some
one?
topics. If our viewership numbers could drop, they would right now.
Actually,
You can't-
if
You
we
can't
do
go
this,
negative. You can't go
it says
negative
here
viewers.
we're,
You're gonna go,
number
YouTube-
you're
five.
gonna go negative podcast participants right now because I'm gonna drop myself out of this fucking goddamn podcast.
I don't know why you're saying that.
Voices. Oh god.
Fine, now shut it off. Not Dave's fault.
Look what you done, man. That's it.
Quit.
we're
fucking quit.
we're ending the podcast.
Working my ass off right now.
It's all Dave's fault. He wanted that voice changer to come back. What?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that?
He just farted.
What the fuck?
I burped.
Oh,
I
that was
burped.
horrendous.
Jesus
God,
Christ.
I know.
vulgar.
His ass.
Did you
his
get
ass
any of
cheeks
this
We're
were-
gentlemen. Shit talk is okay. Burping,
I don't know
too
what that.
far.
That didn't sound like a burp. What the fuck was that?
Those are
That-
soul
that-
leaving his body.
It sounded like a medical condition. Jesus Christ.
All right, next topic.
Now I'm distracted because I don't want to hear any more the voices. All right. So today we were arguing. Me and Lewis, the bootlicker.
Wow.
Bootlicker.
Don't respond.
Wow.
We go from panty sniffing to bootlicking. Love it.
It's a good one. So I work from home every day. I think I'm the only one. No,
No,
Ed, you're a work from home guy too, right? You're mostly 90% work from home, right? You'd say.
Al does too.
99.9999%. I work from home.
Yeah.
Maybe not 99%, but I think Al works a good point.
Yeah.
He's
Good
not part
chunk
of
of
the
the time
podcast.
from home.
There are some anomalies that I have to go somewhere.
So we got an argument about this person because when they work from home, they didn't work, they disappeared, they ruin it for everybody else. And I hate that fucking they ruin it for everybody else shit. Like, why does one person being shitty mean now everybody else who's not been shitty gets their benefits taken away? Why is that a thing that people can say with a straight face and think it's justifiable? Like, because you can't do
Are we
your
talking
shit. Now,
about
I
in
get
general, or are we talking
In
about
general.
specifically? Okay.
in general. We'll do it in general. In general.
Because
why is that?
because the employee base, if you fire one person or whatever, but you try to enforce the rules, or you just
Mhm.
let it slide or whatever, it becomes harder to enforce the rules. So once a rule is
But
broken, then
when-
you just have to remove, like you have to restrict it even further on a broad spectrum.
It's not
But
just
why does
that.
that
It's when
only
one
work?
person gets away with it, then 2, then 4, then 8. Like then more and more people
Okay.
start exploiting it,
But it's
and
your
it's ruined for
fault.
everybody.
It's management's fault if somebody can keep getting away with it, right? If I am 100%, let's say hypothetically, I'm 100% responsible when I work from home. All my work gets done. Another person who takes advantage and screws around and doesn't get their work done. Why is it not just, hey, this guy can't handle it, he gets fired? Why is it now, because he can't handle it, you also get fucked over? Why is that an acceptable way to run shit? And you think that's like acceptable?
Who says it's
Why is it
acceptable?
only
Because-
for delay benefits?
so-
not for
It's-
giving benefits.
You know what it is?
Because
Deadass,
when-
it's control. That's what it is. You're controlling the herd. That's what it is.
Mhm.
That's
But,
I
it,
agree.
but it's
100%.
also from it's hard to. Okay, Miguel works from home. He does everything perfect, but then somebody says, "Oh, I want to work from home too," and I'm like, "No, you can't do it." And they're like, "Oh, well, Miguel does it."
Mhm.
Whatever. I can't say it's like, well, because you're a fucking shitty worker and Miguel's a
Why
good
can't you
worker.
say
I
that?
can't say that.
Why not?
Because you can't say that politically with these with the people's feelings. You can't say shit, bro.
All right, let me ask you this. People work
Because
from
they
the
go
office, right?
after you for discrimination. That's why.
People work from the office.
Mhm.
Some people, they go to the office, all they do, they get to the office, they chat all day. They fucking, all they do is circle the cubicles. They're just fucking social hour, distracting everybody. Nobody says, you know what? This guy, he fucking comes to the office and all he does is distract people. We got to get rid of the office. We got to make everybody work from home so they don't chat amongst themselves. They can just focus on their work. Nobody says that. But they say the thing that ruins other
I
people's-
agree. I agree what you said because
Why?
there's certain companies, right, that are forcing people to go back to the office, right, at least 2-3 times a week,
Yeah.
right? And when you see or you hear people talking about it, it's like I'm expected to be on site because they want to see my face. That's number one.
Mhm.
And number two, I still got to be on the same amount of calls. Some people have to be on calls with customers, and I got to constantly say, I apologize. I apologize for the noise in the background, or I'm sorry
Mhm.
that you're hearing that in the back, because you have maybe
Professionalism.
John
Mm.
or Tim next to you in their cubicle laughing their ass off because they're talking about some sort of game or some movie that they were talking about, and they're laughing about it, and they're not respectful that you're having a conversation with a customer or someone else, or you're in a big meeting with a whole bunch of other people. I think it's just more persona, right? Another thing that I think that happens is having these companies, they spend a lot of money for these buildings, and if you're not filling them, why you have the building, right? So you need to have a physical presence, and if you, I don't know, you have a building and you're half through the whole building that you're renting, and the capacity is only 1,000 people, you expect at least 800 to show up on a daily basis.
Listen, we all know the main reason they have against work from home, from jobs that you can work from home, is because micromanagers
Right.
want to look out over their little peons and feel powerful. Because then we'll know, they don't want us to find out that really it's the C-suite and the executives that do the least amount of work, that are the most replaceable by fucking literally an AI software. Most jobs can't be replaced by AI, but the higher up you go, the easier. Like, I'm telling you, you could have ChatGPT be a CEO of any company in this fucking country, and it would be just the same. CEOs do the least amount of work of any fucking position. They do the most work from home work. They're always out golfing. They're in the office. Listen, we all know they ain't doing shit.
They what they do is they have layers of layers of layers to protect them when things go south, and it's easy to point the finger to. Well, you know,
It's
yeah.
control. It's control. It's
Uh,
bullshit. We all
it's
fucking know it.
it's control the herd. That's what
If
it
somebody
is.
sucks at their job, they'll suck in the office, they'll suck at home. If they're not
Right.
doing their work, you fire them or whatever you got to do. But you don't make other people suffer because some people can't be
Well,
responsible.
So
That's
let
what I
me
think
so
it's
so so
ridiculous.
let me let you know why I also think that some people need to be in the office, right? There's some people that, like, for an example, yourself,
Sure, that's fine.
like Dave
That's
said,
fine.
like, you're fine because you show up to the table, people ask, you finish, and you do what you got to do. But there's
Mhm.
certain people that they're always MIA. You know, I call them in
Yeah.
my job, I call them the amber people.
Oh,
So because
they're away from
yeah, like, you know, Slack, Teams, or whatever messaging you use when
all
they're
the
not, when
fuck teams.
well,
That
whatever.
shit times out. 1 minute timeout. Are the fuck you kidding me? I turn my head, my screens are off. So annoying.
Tell us how you really feel.
I fucking hate Teams. Literally, I think my timeout is, I swear to God, I can turn around from my computer for 1 second. I turn back, my screen's black. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? So annoying.
Yeah, no, my thing is also the same way too. But I'm just saying that there's a whole bunch of people that will just not show up at all. And because they don't show up, that, like, this is the reason it's happening. And then the thing that sucks is, and I agree with what you're saying, Miguel, that person should be punished, not the whole fucking horde. It's like, no, you can't do your job. You need to be babysitted. This is a 90-day whatever. You have to show up for 90 days to the job, and then we'll give you 1 day off after 90 days if you pass it.
What I think is, like, those people who like can't work from home, they're probably just as lazy in the office, maybe a little less. It's just that they're staring at, like, they're just keeping the mouse moving at work, or they're staring into space.
You know what the people that
Either you do the work or you don't. Either the people either do the work or they don't.
You know who the people that need to get fired? Like, I mean, talk about, they need to fire all of them. All of them. It's the freaking motor vehicles.
Where did that come from?
Well, because
it's
random. No,
recently.
it's random. No, because we're talking about laziness, right? We're talking about laziness, right? We're talking about people not doing this. So about 90% of them that are there, they're useless, and they drag their feet to do something that all I have to do is hit a button, and it prints and it does this. I when I go there, I went there to do something. You would think that, to get my real ID. You would think that I'll be able to be in and out because I had an appointment. No, of course not. It took.
Here's what I will say about the DMV.
I'll be honest.
I don't
never had a problem.
I don't love the DMV, but I know current state DMV is night and day difference in the better than DMV
It's gotten
was
better. Yes.
in
Yes.
the early 2000s, 90s, 80s. It was horrendous when it was government run. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's privately run now, right?
No, what are
No.
you talking about?
Not in
Get
not,
out of here.
not in Jersey's medium world.
Is it?
I know.
No.
Are
the-
you
the
sure? Hold
government-
on, let me check. I don't
It's
think
not
the
privately
DMV is government
Of course,
run
it's
anymore.
governmentally run. It's a government ID office.
Yeah.
No, hold on. I'll double
Oh,
check
he's
right
talking
now.
about when you do the smog test, the shit that's privately owned.
You
When
can
do
do
your-
that. You
Well,
can
that's-
always
yeah,
do that
that's
privately.
private.
I always go to official testing sites. I never pay. You got to pay to get tested at outside sites.
If you have illegal shit on your car, then yeah, you pay.
that's when that was always the thing. You pay $50, we'll pass you. We'll
50
pass you.
bucks. Last time it was $50. Last time I did it was like early 2000s. It was still 100.
Okay, well, I've never actually done it. I remember back in the day it was like $50.
think I
In,
did it when I had
in
Tints.
1995, New Jersey privatizes DMV, with
I think you're lying.
23 motor vehicle offices switching from state to private operation.
23 out of how many?
This sounds like fake news to me.
Fuck if I know.
Yeah, but
Let
we're
me
talking
ask-
about car
Chuck,
inspection,
let me ask
right?
Chuck GPT.
ChatGPT.
How
ChatGPT knows
many-
all.
How many New Jersey DMV
The New
offices
Jersey
are
Division of Motor
privatized?
Vehicles, also known as New Jersey Motor Vehicle Commission, is a government agency.
Yeah, I've never heard of this fucking privatized.
He's talking about
New
talking
Jersey
about
currently does not operate any privatized motor vehicle commission offices. All core services, such as driver licensing, vehicle registration, and titling, are handled directly by state-run MVC facilities. The state does usually private inspection facilities for vehicle inspection, which we just fucking said.
Okay,
Get
hold on.
fucking wrecked, bitch.
Hold on. Oh, damn. You said you could
ChatGPT,
shove that
which I
spoon
don't
up your
trust,
you know where.
Actually, get anything correct.
All right.
I'm going to
So
trust right now.
here
because
is
it's
a
not
little
me.
piece of information. So
I don't want to hear if it's against
Dave
me.
is partially correct. Partially. The New Jersey Department of Motor Vehicles is not privatized.
Of
However,
course.
but
it was
inspection.
privatized in 1995, and after facing significant issues and public complaints, the state returned the DMV to state control in 2003.
Okay.
Oh.
So 8 years of hell.
So
Because
8 years
privately
of
run
private-
shit. Why does everybody think being privately run or like run by a public company or whatever, not by the government, is better? What corporations are you like? They're fucking great.
Anytime I
They're
go
good.
to any government building, is fucking hell on fucking earth.
Every time I go
Every
to,
fucking time.
Dave,
you
when,
never
when,
say,
when
oh, they
you
have really great customer service. Let me call Dell. Oh, we are experiencing larger than normal call volume. When the fuck do you ever get good service anywhere? Fucking
Sounds
anywhere.
like the IRS. You ever try calling the IRS?
Dave, when you got your FID in PA, right? Was it an easy process for you? You just go up with your license and that's it, right?
Anything I do DMV related in PA, and even late. I mean, we're talking about over a decade now when I lived in Jersey, but my last memories in Jersey was DMVs were not bad. But I remember when I was a
You're
teen, like
fine.
when I first became a driver,
Oh, it sucked.
DMVs were fucking hell.
Yeah.
It's just
You-
there's a
you
lot of
do your
people.
entire
It's just-
day.
we-
Like the whole
Yeah,
day there.
So the population became less over the past decade.
Well, they have a lot more. You can do a lot more stuff online now. Because remember, now you
A
can do all
real
your,
ID.
your registration online. You can do like renewals online. You can sometimes do your license online, but not. But back in the day, everything you had to go to the DMV.
But if you notice,
everything.
if you
That's
notice
fair.
something, a
That's
lot of people still end up going to the DMV, like for no
Yeah,
fucking
because they
reason.
don't want to do it online.
Yeah.
It's like
No,
you could
that's-
just
that's
If I
just
can do it
use
online, I'll
that's
do it
the senior
online.
citizens.
They're still
no,
using
no.
rotary dial.
There's people that don't even have a fucking Easy Pass.
They
I
have
don't
an
have an
AOL
Easy Pass.
address still.
I don't understand you people. Who doesn't have? I have 2 easy passes.
I
Because it's too expensive.
only
It's
pay
$2 a month.
a toll when I go to Jersey. That's it. How often do I go to Jersey? Almost never. Just to see you fucks.
There's no tolls in Pennsylvania. What the fuck?
No. The routes that I take, my most right, like if I
Wow.
go down to Bethlehem, there's no tolls. The sure as hell no tolls going to work. What? I almost never pay a toll in
I
Pennsylvania.
work from home and I have a fucking easy pass.
Me too. I actually have.
Just in
But
case.
like you,
just in
you,
case.
I have
you,
four.
you drive
I have
5
four.
minutes. You drive 5 minutes, you're gonna hit a fucking toll in New Jersey.
No.
no.
I only time I use a toll is going to New York, or if I'm going like on the Parkway. But I
Yeah,
rarely.
down the shore. Yeah, down the
I
shore.
just have it just in case.
Yeah,
It's so much faster.
It's free, right? You don't get charged.
No,
monthly
it's $1 a
service.
month. I think it's $1, $2 a month. To have
It's
these
$2
passes.
a month. Yes.
Now it's $2. Yeah.
Dave, what are we eating? Show the audience.
We're eating ravioli with chicken.
Ooh.
All I see is
Chicken,
bright white.
chicken Alfredo,
Oh, shit.
and mushrooms,
Dang, you eating Alfredo?
What about chicken Hector?
From behind?
homemade.
Homemade Fredo.
Nobody's gonna get that joke. They don't know we have a friend named Alfredo.
Exactly.
I'm a friend named Alfredo, and he's eating him from behind.
This is not just for us. Well, it is just for us, to be honest. But yes,
I mean,
We have 4 viewers,
Yeah,
and it's all 4 of us.
All of Miguel's Japanese friends don't get that joke.
well, I
I don't
mean,
have any.
Now they're probably all hungry watching you eat. They're going to a vending machine right now to get some
It's almost
ravioli.
refill time for me. Time to re-up my refresh my
Yeah,
my
I
drink.
think Dave got a new ring light, and I think it's overexposing his ravioli.
Yeah,
wait. Well,
I noticed that also. You guys will live with it.
how much it ended up costing you from the market?
$10.
Oh man, can't go wrong with that. I think Ali has one of those. I don't need it. I mean, I have one right here.
what are you guys talking about? I zoned out.
The light.
Well, Lewis said I was always in the dark. So I'm
You
like,
were.
I'm not gonna
You
lie.
You
were.
fucking were.
It's like you were in the dungeon or something. You were like tied up in a red room,
Red room. Hmm.
like Ed's room right now.
And that'll be red, not dark. Come on, Lewis. Get your shit together.
Dark red.
Dark red.
Hi,
All right, next topic.
You can't say that without actually having one ready. 'cause now I gotta.
He's like, next topic.
You're like-
Let's talk about Ed's.
Miguel, we let Miguel just sit there. He's gonna get more and more drunk.
Is
Yeah,
that
but
a-
that's when he gets better, when he gets drunk.
is that a light bulb
Oh, how about
behind
me?
you, or is that a camera? What is that?
It is here. Fun fact: it is
Both?
both. It is a light bulb and a camera.
Why
Behind
is it watching us? I'm creeped out.
It's not watching you. Don't you
Dave's in the red room right now.
don't you pay attention to why that camera is there? All right.
Pay no attention to the camera
mind-
behind there.
Mind your damn business.
I think
Mind your damn business.
I think Dave does OnlyFans on the weekend.
Here,
Ah,
there. Now
what's-
you guys can't see it.
What's the link? I need it for a friend.
What? What?
If any of you had an OnlyFans, I would subscribe to support you.
back at you, Miguel. Back at you.
Thank
Hold
you.
on.
You know what? I know you would, Dave. I know you would. Thank you. I appreciate
I would too. I would too. I'm gonna register for an account right now. How do I
give
sign
you
up for
all
OnlyFans?
custom fucking whatever fucking pictures.
Yep.
Sign up to support your favorite creators.
Oh.
How do I become a creator on OnlyFans?
No.
Oh, here it is. Sign up for OnlyFans. Did
Yeah.
they ask for ID?
Of course, yes, they do actually because yeah,
Damn, I gotta get a
They
fake
do.
ID for OnlyFans. Son of a bitch.
they gotta verify your age. I
Take
mean,
the
they're gonna
fuck-
verify my age because everything's gray, but you know,
Right.
just in case.
I need an alias. I don't want to give my real name on OnlyFans.
I think Dave just got the thumbs up to start one.
Yes.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Yes. But just solo, just me.
Let me tell you
It's
right.
you.
If I
Trust
could
me.
make the same money I make now and do OnlyFans, I would fucking do it.
Oh,
Just because then I can do it for me.
$1,000,000% yes.
Absolutely. Even though my job is great. I have a great setup. They're pretty good, but just to have a little more freedom and make this, if I can make the same money and just fucking helicopter my dick on camera, I'll fucking do it in a second. Look, in a
Let's
second.
let's
In
let's
a
break
second.
down. Let's break down what OnlyFans models do. They probably take
No, they probably work a lot harder than me. I'll be honest. I'll be
not
fucking honest.
saying that they don't work hard, but
Yeah.
it is not I mean, responding to people, yes, but the
I think it's
content
a lot of hours.
They have
but
specific
hold on,
requests,
hold on.
though. They have specific requests.
they have
sometimes.
specific requests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to say they work 5 hours a week and they're golden.
No way. No way.
That's
they
not
do.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But the content is usually done within a few hours a week.
That's I think when you no, I think
Depends on
that's
the
when you
request.
hit like
Oh,
that's when you hit like escape velocity. When you become like the top earners.
can sing your
Most
ba-
of them are
sell your
probably
bathwater.
grinding it out multiple hours a day, fulfilling a ton of customer requests. Because most OnlyFans
no,
creators
yes,
don't make any
I
fucking
get
money.
I get that. I get that. The person, like, yes, they're doing that, but the content that they put on their page that are viewable to the public or
Spamming
to
Reddit.
the masses is usually something that they do in a session, and then they stretch that session out for a week or even multiple weeks. They stretch
don't
that
think that's the most-
session out.
I think most of the people who make like decent money on OnlyFans are like they have a few. They like, cultivate relationships with a few whales. There's like having those text relationships, like sending like you have to set like they have like you're like a fake girlfriend. They're sending texts. They're sending customized messages. That's how you like you got to grind out a lot of that money. I think people think like, oh, I just take a couple of fucking naked pictures and I'll make $1 million on OnlyFans. Most people don't make fucking jack shit.
You need an
on
yeah, but
OnlyFans.
you need an audience first, and they usually have to do that through some other medium or social account.
Yeah, they'll
sometimes.
Yes,
spam. They spam Reddit. They spam whatever. The fuck
I
they
know
do.
someone that like she would get requests like right off the rip, like here's $150 and like they want like a 3-pack of
You
feet
know
pics.
somebody?
Yes,
Oh,
I know
okay.
somebody.
Wow.
So yeah,
He's
she'll
the customer.
actually
yes.
I'm not, but I should be. I should probably support her. Yes, you're 100%
You should
correct.
support. You should support your friends.
So she would like send me the request and then be like, oh look, I'm willing to like it'll be like 150 and like I'm willing to pay like 125 for like 3 pictures of your feet pics. Personally, I'm
Feet pics.
Yeah, Feet
Yeah.
Finder.
yeah,
I told
Yeah.
you I'm starting up ogre feet, and I'm gonna.
and
market
this
my
and
feet.
it's for it's. But no, 100%. It's
Fucking
like
ogre
me
feet.
personally,
I'm
I would
starting it
never
up.
do that. But yeah,
You would never.
Oh, huge
send your
audience
feet
on
pic
there.
or pay for feet pics.
Me personally, no, I would never pay for feet pics. I'm not a
Yeah, foot
I'm
fetish.
not big on-
I
I'm not big
don't
on feet.
understand.
yeah.
I don't give two shits about feet unless they're like disgustingly gnarly. I don't even look at feet. I don't
Like
care
what,
about
if
feet.
they have a 6-toe or
Yeah,
a
like
big
I'm
toe
saying,
or
like
something.
I don't notice feet unless they're hideous.
Mm.
So, you
So
know,
are you?
Well, Dave's
was
eating
that?
right now, so are we like talking about like fungus? Like what are we talking about?
Is
I guess I'll send fungus pics. Actually, I don't have any fungus on my feet.
you.
My feet are ugly, but they're clean. That's all I'll say. I have hideous. I have hobbit feet. Like if you watch the movie like Lord of the Rings, I have fucking hobbit feet, and I wish there was a market for it because I would sell hobbit feet pics all day.
We're probably
all
gonna get
day.
we're probably gonna get requests now for the next stream.
If one of the 3 to 4 people who watch this want my feet pics, I'll even give you the first one free. Say that right now. First one.
We have a lucrative business in the making.
Okay.
here.
Now get your feet off me. Get your foot off me, you nasty fuck. How much will you charge, Miguel?
I
How much will you
use a
charge?
clean.
I don't know what
you
the going
fucking ass.
market rate is for feet. If somebody asked me, like, if somebody told me send me a feet pic for a foot pic for $1, I'd probably say, I fucking guess, sure. So I have for $1. I don't give a shit. You want these nasty?
He's like,
fucking
he's like, I
goblin
would do it
feet
for a
$1?
comeback bar. Fuck your
Done.
dollar.
No
So
problem.
you sell a foot pick for $1.
If somebody asked,
$1?
listen, until I establish a market, if somebody literally asked me for $1 for, yeah, I probably would. I'd be like, yeah, sure. It's a fucking
and-
foot. Who gives a
and
shit?
go- Edric, go ahead, ask him. Ask him for a foot. Give him $1.
why
Give me
would I
$1
need
right
it?
now. I swear to God, I'll put it on camera right now. I'll put it on camera for fucking free. I don't give a shit. I
don't have $1, but here.
Fucking foot.
I don't
you
have
want it 5
$1.
times.
Oh, you want the 5 times?
Oh, you're
I want-
oh,
No,
no. Look at his ugly ass fucking one foot.
Yo, I can never unsee that shit ever again.
It's gonna be a YouTube short.
You will see because I wear flip flops all summer, so you're gonna see these gnarly fucking.
These gnarly feet.
He's
down
going
fucking
on
monster
Saturday in
big toe.
flip flops.
I will. Actually, I'll probably wear Crocs, but you know.
I'll be
I
wearing,
just
I'll
paid
be
for
wearing
your
Crocs.
first 5 customers, right?
Hold on,
'Cause
let me do it
that's,
slow-
that's
let me do it slow for you
$5.
guys.
That's 5 feet pics.
I can't get my sock on. God, my sweaty, gnarly feet. Can't
Look
get
at
them
this.
on.
He
Sock
has
on.
like ASMR with feet.
Oh, it's gonna be it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be 80 degrees on Saturday.
Ooh.
Kind of like flip flop
frothy.
weather. Flip flop weather.
I have
Flip-flops or-
I have
It's
I
chancla
have
weather.
Chancla.
I
Chancla
got
weather.
I got some good shit for tomorrow after 5 o'clock to eat. Some good shit. Nice sirloin steak.
That was the
Sure,
worst.
sure.
What are you, Lewis now? What are you, Lewis? Is that
Did you
pronunciation?
just say sirloin steak?
Yeah, sirloin.
There you go.
There you go. And I'm the
I
one
heard
drinking.
sirloin.
And I'm the one drinking.
Sirloin.
Sirloin.
He's like sirloin.
Sirloin.
The fur of my loins.
My utes. Are you saying utes? What are utes? You know, you know utes.
What are
Utes.
Utes?
Sirloin.
Now that
Sirloins.
is talking about movies. That is a fantastic freaking movie right there.
That is a good
What movie is
movie.
that again?
My cousin.
My
Vinny.
cousin Vinny.
Oh yes. I used to do that a lot.
Utes? Utes? What are Utes?
Utes.
You know, most lawyers think that's a very accurate law movie. Like a little,
Yeah, they say it's the
It's
most
actually-
accurate
It
as
is.
far as the court process. They say it's the most accurate movie
yeah.
as far as depicting the court process.
That's
Also
like
very accurate about how racist the South is.
You know, the judge in that movie was Herman Munster, right?
mhm.
Fun facts.
We're doing IMDb chats now.
Yeah, we are. Movie
You know,
summary, Wikipedia and IMDb.
Another
So he-
underrated lawyer movie, I think, with Matt Damon when he was young was Rainmaker.
I never
Matt
saw that
Damon?
one.
Matt Damon.
Yeah, that was
he
an
Oh
I
no,
think it's an
I'm
action
thinking
movie.
I'm thinking Rain Man. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm
they,
thinking
No,
Rain
no,
Man.
no. Matt Damon and Danny DeVito were the stars in that movie.
but wasn't that an action movie, Rainmaker?
Nah, it was about oh my god, what's his name? From Jaws, the lead actor. The hell's his name? Rob. I keep thinking Snyder. It's not Rob Snyder. What the hell's his name? The lead actor for Jaws.
I can't
Yeah.
remember his name either.
The-
He's also from
the-
like
he wasn't a very huge actor. The guy.
No, but he played this. You probably actually would like it.
Robert
Miguel.
Redford.
No,
he was not in Jaws.
no, the lead actor for Jaws. I would, Anyway,
So he wasn't a
I'll
major actor.
explain it.
It doesn't matter.
So he
Yeah, he
played the
wasn't.
CEO of an insurance company, and it was essentially them trying to skirt by on paying the claim for this woman's son that had cancer, and they didn't want to pay for a procedure that could have potentially saved his life. That's essentially the movie. And Matt Damon was, he had just got his first break for a trial for the movie.
Roy
and it-
Scheider.
That's it. I'm thinking Roy Scheider. Yeah. So he was he played the CEO of the company, but
Rob Schneider.
Rob Schneider, Roy
Roy
Schneider.
Schneider.
But yeah,
Scheider. Scheider.
Schneider. Shitter. Shitter. Shitter.
Yeah, I thought it was a good movie. It's underrated, but I thought it was good.
So here's a fun fact. I'm curious, more so Miguel, but I'm curious if any of you guys know. Did either of you know that I was about to say the Meadowlands, Madison Square Garden, that there was supposed to be a second Madison Square Garden in Newark?
I think I have
Isn't
heard
that Penn
vaguely about this.
Station? No,
It was supposed to be across from Penn Station, basically where
I thought it was in that area.
Prudential.
I mean, it would make
basically
sense.
basically where the
MSG.
Prudential Center, a little bit more north from the Prudential Center. Basically, what's across the street?
South
from,
Street?
what-
By South
not,
Street?
Not across the street from Prudential Center, like a block or 2 blocks up from Prudential Center, the
Dino
Performing Arts
Barbecue?
Center.
Oh,
NJ
NJ Pack.
NJ Pack. I
Oh,
think
yeah.
it was right. It was supposed to be right around there. It was supposed to be Madison Square Garden 2.
I
It was
did not
supposed
know
to be
that.
there in Newark.
Why?
I don't know. The person that opened Madison Square Garden had aspirations to open up a second one, and Newark was the place that they wanted to open it.
I
The guy
don't. I
who
don't
owns
think the
Comcast?
population was enough there. I mean, New York is New York, right?
I mean, Newark has a
Yeah.
lot of fucking people.
it does, but it's. I
Oh,
mean,
they
it's
can't
not.
hold
It's
sports
not
teams.
New York City level, right?
Yeah, but it says it's a quick
But it's
freaking
probably
train ride.
more
It's
than
a
a
quick
mini
train ride to
version.
Jersey.
Yeah, a smaller version of Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, it
so-
was definitely going to be smaller, but it was still going to be like a big arena. For that time, it was
MSG
going to be a big arena.
MSG is not that big. It's only like 30K, I think.
But MSG is also old as shit.
Yeah,
Well, they've
Had
renovated
a-
it, though.
Yeah, but they didn't make it bigger.
it's
They may
actually
have added
add
more
some, like,
seats, but
they
they
did
didn't make
add
it the
some-
square footage.
it's actually part of the infrastructure project for them to revamp it. It's going to be like
MSG's.
I don't know, some crazy ass like $300 billion or some shit.
300
$300 billion? Are you
Yeah.
serious? Maybe 3 billion?
Mm,
300 billion?
300 billion.
yeah,
is
but it's not just.
insane.
But it's not just MSG. It's
Is it
it's,
all of New York City?
It's
No,
it's,
it's New York Penn. Like Penn's gonna be.
Yeah,
It's
the
like a
whole
whole
rail
initiative.
system because look, they're building another tunnel under Hudson
Oh,
River.
well.
And-
Still 300 billion.
And they're going to redo the
Okay.
whole path. They're going to redo the rail yard. They're going to redo everything up to MSG, and then like they're revamping all that stuff. And it was some
Wow.
crazy number, and that was part of the project. That was like a smaller part. Here
The
in
New York,
Jersey,
New Jersey train commute is a fucking nightmare.
it is.
It's
Well, they're
horrendous.
building a new tunnel, and then what they're going to do is
Wait,
when the
what's a
tunnel
nightmare?
opens, they're going to renovate the old tunnel while after the new one opens. That's what the plan is.
New York, New Jersey train commuting is a nightmare.
Really? It's like super simple. Anytime you use the
It's-
train to go into
When it
to New York.
works,
It's,
when it
it's
works.
archaic though. Like there's so many electrical
It's
problems.
slow. It's
It got
slow.
worse after Hurricane
Ugh.
Sandy because a lot of the electrical shit down there was underwater, so they're having a lot of problems. There's always
They,
delays.
they,
like,
they never
delays.
fixed it. They never fixed it. They
the
just patched-
tunnels
just
are,
patched
they're over,
jobs.
yeah, they're over 100 years old. Like there's a lot of problems with them.
Dude, it would take me. I can drive into the city when there's no traffic, probably half an hour, and it would take me almost 2 hours, like by train from where I am. It's insane, the commute. Insane. Too many stops. Not enough like direct. Not enough express. It's just not. It's horrible. It's horrible. Get more trains. Speed it up. There's like one train every 45 minutes
If
To
they're
go,
on
like,
time.
if they're on time.
Yeah.
And, oh my god. I remember when I first started, I used to work in when I first started this company, and I worked in New Jersey, and then they're like, "Oh, we're closing the New Jersey office. We're going to New York." I would take the train at my stop, and I was late like 15 days in a row, and I was sending it to my own boss every time. NJ Transit, train delayed, train delayed, train delayed, and I'm like, I'm not taking the earlier train because I'm not showing up to work an hour and a half early. So this is the train I'm taking that's supposed to get me to work 15 to 20 minutes early, and I'm late every day. And like, you're setting a bad example for your employees, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck because I'm not taking the earlier train. And if you had a problem with it, you're the one who made me come to New York City. So that's the way it is. You know, thank
Absolutely.
God for COVID.
Yeah.
I say thank God for COVID, not thank God for COVID, but also thank God for COVID that I work from home now. But yeah, I always feel bad. I'm like, man, COVID was the best thing that ever happened to me in my life. Working from home. God damn. Thank God for COVID. Oh, we got a guest.
We have a guest here.
Oh, look at this.
Oh, look who it is.
She's here to sign us off.
Yep, she's signing us off. Oh, look what she has in her hand.
Wait, Karen, tell her
Is that-
all she has to
is that
say is
Budweiser.
thank you for joining us and join us next
Budweiser.
week for episode 18.
All right, hold on. You gotta ask her again. Hold on. Let me put this on.
Why don't you just relay the message to her?
I don't want to. I want you guys to say it so she could hear you guys.
Can I would hold up a sign?
Go ahead.
Hi, Karen.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
I know. Like I said, feedback. I'm gonna move the mic away. I'm gonna talk very slowly. Karen, you can sign us off because we're wrapping things up. Can you just say thank you for joining us? Join us next week, Thursday, 9 p.m., episode 18.
I say that now?
Can't hear her.
Want
Yeah,
me to
say it
that
now.
now.
Yeah, say now.
What is it? Thank you for joining us. Hope that you guys sign in next week and join us for episode 18. You're just mediums.
There you go.
There we go. All right, guys.
Perfect.
Thank you. Have a good one, guys.
Shoot.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
See
Bye.
you guys next week. Peace out.
Peace.